MashaAllah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah al-aliyyil azim. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi wa kafa wa salatu wa salamu ala ibadihi allazina istafa. Amma ba'du, farabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa ahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli wa qul rabbi adkhilni mudkhala sidqin wa akhrijni mukhraja sidqin waj'al li min ladunka sultanan nasira. Bismillah wa billah wa tawakkaltu ala Allah. In the name of Allah, the highly caring, compassionate, and constant, merciful. We recite from the second chapter of the Holy Book of Quran, verse number 172, and then we will inshallah make our good effort to explain that. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا كلوا من طيبات ما رزقناكم واشكروا لله إن كنتم إياه تعبدون صدق الله العظيم. This verse or this ayah, of course ayah is better word for ayat of Quran, but we to bring the minds to nearer to the meaning of ayah, we just use verse sometime, and the best word is ayah, as it is a symbol or it is a sign of the existence of Allah and all of his ayat. And not only in Quran, ayat are all creature of Allah is an ayah for his being and his only being and the being creator. This verse is talking about how to utilize the things that we find in our life, and we use them or we have them. In the verse number 168, Allah had talked about how to utilize things that are in the earth, and we find them in the land. But there Allah talked to common people, to all the people. Ya ayyuhan nas, he said there. Ya ayyuhan nas kulu mimma fil arz. And here Allah is talking again about the same subject, means to use them, to utilize them, to take them in their usage. But there was Ya ayyuhan nas, he was talking all to all the people, and here Allah is giving a special attention to mu'mineen, to people who have become believers, and Allah is giving special attention to them and talk to them. And we see the difference between these two statement that Allah has given, a formula for all people and then a statement for the believers only. And there is a difference, and this difference shows that how Allah gives special attention and he gives special respect to the people, to mu'mineen, to the people who have believed and who have become mu'min. So we see some of the point that Allah has put in these two statements, though they are both talking about using and utilizing the things, but there is a difference. There are so many differences, but of course we mentioned to some of them. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu kulu, and here also Ya ayyuhallazina amanu kulu, eat. It means we have said that akala and akala yakulu. This verb, though it has the meaning of eating, but it is not only for eating, it is used for every usage. And this word is used not only in Arabic for usage, but in other languages like English, like Urdu, like other languages also. When it is used, eating means using. And when you say they have ate all the heritage of those people, like this words, or they say that they have eaten the country, they have eaten the whole of our for example wealth. And this is it means that they have used it, they used it, and they captured it, and they are using in their own benefit. So this word is also in Arabic, it is used not only to eat from mouth, it means that you use it. So Allah is saying, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, here in this verse, that oh those who believe, kulu min tayyibat. There in that verse Allah has said kulu mimma fil arz. It means that here Allah is giving a limitation to the believers, and he said, no, do not think that you are to use all what it is in the earth. You are not a somebody who is free, or who is not having any limitation, or that he has not any master, or he is not somebody over him supervising him. No, you are mu'min, you have believed, and in believing that you have committed to be a slave to Allah. And if you are slave to Allah, so you will be in the limitation that Allah will give you, and you will be limited to that boundaries which Allah has put for you, and you will not cross that. So Allah is telling here, not giving him that whatever it is in the land you can utilize it. No, Allah is telling them, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kulu min tayyibati ma razaqnakum, only what we have provided you. It means that Allah has a special focus on those who believe, and give them special provision, and he provides them. It means that what mu'mineen have, that is provided specially to them by Allah, and that they should take it as it is specially provided to them. Otherwise everything is in the land, everything is on the earth. And in the previous ayah Allah has said to all people that you can utilize whatever it is in the earth, but only with three conditions, and that should be lawful, and the second was it should be tayyib and good, wholesome, and the third was that you shouldn't follow the steps of Satan. These three conditions were put in that ayah, but here Allah is just giving one condition, and all those other conditions are put in the word Ya ayyuhallazina amanu. When somebody is believing in Allah, Allah wants to say that those who are common people, they are regular people, and they are believing or not believing, we are not concerning them, and we are not telling them. For them everything is like that, halalan tayyiban, and do not follow the steps of Satan. But here when somebody is believing in Allah, so we expect them that they are not going to involve in the unlawful situation, unlawful provision, and that is what it is, unlawful. They are not going to involve in such things. And for this Allah has not given this condition here. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kulu min tayyibati ma razaqnakum, whatever we have provided you with only eat that is wholesome, and that is very important, since those other conditions, number one, that should be lawful and that should be your own, and it should be not prohibited, or it should not be restricted, or this should not be unlawful for you. Those are not said here, and it is said only that kulu min tayyibat. Those things are put in the ya ayyuhallazina amanu. They are, of course, somebody is not taking unlawful and then coming so that he see the wholesome one or the other one. Of course, somebody who is mu'min, who has become believer, then these steps are already done. He will see what is lawful and what is unlawful, and the prohibited areas he will not cross to them. So ya ayyuhallazina amanu kulu min tayyibati ma razaqnakum. So here Allah gives a special respect to the mu'mineen and not telling them whatever it is in the land, but Allah said that if you believe in Allah, if you believe that He is the provider, then you feel it, that if you said to Allah that Allah is our provider and Allah is our Rabb and Allah is our creator and He is our master, then we also say we have provided you, we have given you, we are the one that are supervising you and having our supervision upon you. It means that Allah wants to say that if you say us to be your Lord and your Master, we also say that whatever you are our slave and you are provided by us. It means that Allah wants to show some intimacy, show some very nearness to Him for mu'mineen. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu kulu min tayyibati ma razaqnakum. And bringing this ayah, this verse separately again, while the main idea was set and told in the previous ayat number 168, this also gives another notion that Allah gives a special respect to the mu'mineen, and Allah wants them to be honored, wants them to be more honored in the eyes of the world, so that Allah talked about them and to them separately. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu kulu min tayyibati ma razaqnakum. And then also Allah expected from them something else. And in that ayah, this was not said. And there Allah had said, Ya ayyuhan nas kulu min ma fil arzi halalan tayyiban wala tattabi'u khutawati shaitan. And here Allah has not said that, because somebody, if he is believing in Allah, then there is no way to follow the steps of shaitan. Somebody is not going to follow the devil, and he is totally on the right path of Allah, and he is following the guidance of Allah. So here Allah is expecting, since mu'mineen are one who are very near to Allah, they are respected by Allah, honored by Allah, and they are taken care by Allah, so that Allah is talked to them separately. And now Allah is wanting them to be grateful to Him, and this attitude of being grateful they should take in them, and they should accept this manner and attitude in their life. Allah is saying to them, Washkuru lillah, and all of you make shukr to Allah. And that is not something that was told to all men, all people. Since Allah is not accepting, Allah is not giving them way in His court, and He is not bringing them near Him, and He is not giving a place near Him. So that Allah is not expecting from them to be grateful, and this gratitude is not expected from them. But here, from those who are believer, Allah is especially expecting, and He is wanting them that if they are now in this place and this situation and the status of nearness of Allah they have taken, now they are in a situation so that Allah can be praised by them, and He is to be given shukr to Him. Washkuru lillah in kuntum iyyahu ta'budun. And of course, this in kuntum iyyahu ta'budun means this status that you are given, this status of iman, this status of being in the court of Allah and near to Allah, so that Allah honored you and talked to you and given a separate notification for you. If you want to keep this status and this nearness of Allah, then you have to make shukr. It means that you do all those things which are needed here. It means that you, being a believer, use and utilize only those things which are provided. It means that you don't see to the other and other things in the land and so many things. Be grateful to what you have it. Mimma razaqnakum. And Allah is telling this, that whatever we have provided you, you be grateful on them. It means that you do not expect, you do not see, you do not look forward to other things than all what it is in the land. That is for all other people, means that that is something that is not that does not have a value for you to go behind that and follow that. You just use what you are provided with and also make shukr. That is what it is expected from you, and that is if you are the slave to Allah, if you feel that you are slave to Allah. In kuntum iyyahu ta'budun, if you only and only Him call your Rabb, call your master, if you believe in Him and you believe in Him as a master and Lord, then you shouldn't be in a manner of ingratitude. You should be grateful to Allah and make shukr upon whatever you have provided, and that is condition for, and that is a condition for special status of being believer. And this ayah shows that how important that is. If somebody is believer, Allah gives a special status to him, and He wants him to do certain duties and certain kind of rituals, and that is shukr to him. And He has not asked those common people and all the people when He said Ya ayyuhal nas, there He has not said to them that they should make shukr. Here when He is talking to mu'mineen, He is expecting that they should do shukr if they are slave to Allah and they are believing in Him and worshipping Him only. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu kulu min tayyibati ma razaqnakum. Tayyibat means wholesome, and tayyibat we have in detail given the meaning of the tayyib in the verse number 168, so that we do not tell it again. Razaqnakum. So here in Razaqnakum is a special honor to mu'minin, that what Allah has given, He is relating it to Himself and said that we have provided you, we have given you, not those other like common people and people at large, that they can find from the land and from the earth, whatever it is. So that is not guaranteed that is provided by Allah, and that is provided by Allah, but that Allah is not relating that to Him, and here Allah is relating that to Himself, and that is honor for mu'mineen, and also asking for shukr from mu'mineen. That is also another honor that Allah has given to the believers. And inshallah, in the verse to come, Allah is giving some detail of those things which are forbidden for mu'mineen to use and utilize, and that is what we are to inshallah talk about that in the next session. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.